Students, I am making this video on request from some students who could not follow my Tamil video. This is for engineering graduates who are looking for some career opportunities. I will be speaking about maximum jobs in the public sector. The first option for you is GATE. Clear GATE. Prepare for GATE. Don't worry about what marks you get. You try to get some GATE score. You try to get some score with this GATE. Most public sector enterprises ask for this GATE score. SAIL, Oil India, Gas Authority of India Limited, Coal India, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, Bharat Electronics Limited, Neyveli Lignite Corporation, SAIL. So why should we be bothered about those public sector enterprises? You can remember, that is why I ask you to go through these business newspapers. You can remember one video where I have mentioned that these public sector enterprises have given out dividends to the tune of rupees 50,000 crores in the last 3 years. So that means their businesses are doing well. So naturally, I had said there should be some expansion. There should be some expansion in the business. Expansion means recruitment. You just check the share prices of public sector enterprises, how much they have appreciated over the past 5 years. Cochin Shipyard, Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, Bharat Electronics Limited, stuff like that. You just check order book of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, see how much backlog they have. So that means they will be recruiting. Almost all these public sector enterprises insist on this GATE score. You don't bother about how much marks you get. The syllabus, regarding the syllabus, it will be only what your engineering degree syllabus is. It will be nothing more, nothing less. You should prepare. So instead of waiting for some notification to appear, you start preparing today. You start preparing today seriously. The first thing I would ask you is to write a 2-line definition of all the topics. You take out all the topics, subjects from your 8 semesters. If you are taking thermodynamics, what is thermodynamics? Write the 2 lines. What is laminar flow? What is Raleigh's law? Something like that. What is electronics? What is a diode? What is a solid state transistor? Something like that. You try to write 2-line definitions for each of these. That will take you almost a week, even if you work for 10 hours a day. Then you can go through these problems and definitions. You can download this GATE syllabus from the internet. SAIL, IRCON, Bharat Electronics Limited, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, ISRO and DRDO. Many students from aeronautical engineering are asking this question: where can we get employment? Hindustan Aeronautics Limited has an order book of 1,25 crore rupees. Countries like Argentina and the Philippines are buying from Hindustan Aeronautics the advanced light helicopter and the fighter plane. So that means more aeronautic engineering students will be in demand. The next exam is UPSC Engineering Services, what we would call Indian Engineering Services. It is on par with this IAS. This is a difficult examination. Yes, I agree. This is very difficult. But nothing stops you from trying. It is up to you. You put your effort into it. Once you go and hit it, you will know your capability. How much you are willing, how much you are able to do, how far you are able to go. You please try it. UPSC Engineering Services. And the next is State Government's Engineering Services. In TNPSC, we call Combined Engineering Services exam. Most state governments have this engineering services exam. Those examinations are also as tough as these civil services, UPSC Engineering Services examinations. You prepare for those. TNPSC from Tamil Nadu. If you are from Madhya Pradesh or some other state, you check out your state's engineering services examination. And then there is this opportunity in banks for engineering graduates. What is an engineering graduate doing in a bank? There are industrial complexes in almost each and every state. I live in Trichy. The bread earner for Trichy is BHEL, Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited. Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited employs 15,000 employees at the most. But there are 350 companies that are doing subcontract work for this BHEL. They are employing 100,000 people. You do the max. How much commerce is going? And then there is Ariyamangalam, Vralimalai, Mathur, Kiranur. Vralimalai is where I worked. There is Ambattur, Coimbatore, Kapalnagar, Nanganeri, Hadaspar, Noida. There are state-specific industrial zones. For example, there is 4 or 5 of my friends are running companies in this Tuakudi. People who studied diploma with me, people who studied BE with me, people who worked with me, people who were my batchmates in apprenticeship in BHCL 1988-89. Around 5 or 10 people are running companies in this Tuakudi belt. So, my friend runs a fabrication unit in Tuakudi. He wants to buy another crane on another welding machine. He wants money. So he prepares a project report and goes to the bank that he is dealing with all his accounts. So he gives that project report to the bank manager. The bank manager will obviously be a commercial guy. He might not be able to understand what is in that report. But if there is one engineering fellow sitting in that branch, he can very well understand. So those people are called specialist officer. This recruitment of specialist officers has been, I have not seen much recruitment over the past 7 or 8 years. 2 or 3 of my students worked as specialist officers in banks. There are civil engineers, they recruit civil engineers, electrical, electronics, computer science. So what are all the banks do with the specific set of clients? For example, if a BE graduate, computer science graduate is going to start a data center or a voice-based call center, he wants to buy 15 computers or 10 computers or 20 computers and some building. He prepares a project report. If there is a computer science engineer sitting in that branch, he will understand. Those people serve as the specific industry bank interface in the banks. And then we have finished this engineering degree specific job opportunities. This RRB, Railway Recruitment Board Assistant Loco Pilot vacancy is still on. It is still open. During our times, at the time of diesel locos, only ITI diesel mechanics and diploma in mechanical engineering holders could apply for those jobs. 3 or 4 of my friends are still working as diesel loco pilots at the age of 56 or 57 years in Ponmalai and Goodshed Yard in Trichy. This loco pilot, the requirement later changed to IT electrical and diploma in electrical and electronics students. Once when they changed to this electric locos. Now they are recruiting people from ITA, any stream, millwright, fitter, welder, whoever can apply, diploma holders, and they are also asking for BE degree holders. That means they are facing a manpower crunch. Not enough people are applying for these railway jobs and technical jobs. So you start preparing now. Never worry about what the job is going to be. First you try to go into that. So we have finished almost all the technical job aspects, and then I said 2 or 3 of my students worked as industry officers after completing this BE mechanical engineering. One of my students said to me, there were 20 or 25 probationary officers working in that same branch where he was posted as the engineering officer. My student there regularly visited the industrial units in Ambattur, interacting with the clients, asking them for if they want any loan, checking their credit rating and all the banking and the engineering stuff. He told me there were around 20 probationary officers looking after regular banking work like deposits, loans, credit, debit, mutual funds and stuff like that. Out of those 20 people, he said 10 of them were engineering graduates working in normal banking disciplines. There is nothing wrong in that, because in 2013 in State Bank of India's annual report, I tried looking for that report. I have a problem with this internet connection, so I am unable to source that. I am working with only half my resources. In that report they had said out of 250,000 employees in State Bank, 50,000 employees are newly recruited. Around 50% of them are engineering and MBA graduates working in probationary officer and clerical post. They are not coming to work just like that to while around the time, but they are using all their energy, effort and their brain into the job. So the average revenue per employee and average profit per employee has increased almost 60%. That report said, I remember. You see, most of the successful people have been engineering graduates. The man who was responsible for the top position of ICICI Bank as a challenge to State Bank of India, is Mr. K.V. Kamath. K.V. Kamath joined as this industries officer in ICICI. He is the man who is responsible for propelling ICICI Bank to this height. He is an electrical engineer. Raghuram Rajan, another core engineer, former governor of Reserve Bank of India. Google, Mr. Sundar Pichai. Sundar Pichai is a BE Metallurgical Engineering graduate from IIT. Around 10 years ago, I checked the profiles of around 20 CEOs and chairpersons of various banks. 10 of them were core engineers. BE Electronics, BE Mechanical, I don't remember, but around 10 of them. So people from core engineering disciplines can do any work. These people are capable of doing any work if you apply your mind to it. And then there is this staff selection commission, combined graduate level, combined higher secondary level. If you are eligible for that exam, you apply for it and go for it. There is nothing wrong. And there is this mother of all things, UPSC Civil Services. UPSC Civil Services. Mr. Annamalai, the BJP State President of Tamil Nadu, is a BE Mechanical Engineering graduate from PSG College, Coimbatore, IIM MBA, and he finished this IPS, so UPSC Civil Services. So there is another role model for engineering graduates. And all other clerical works you can apply. Once I remember, I was taking 5 of my students to this staff selection commission combined higher secondary level exam in Jamal Muhammad in EVR College, Trichy. There was this woman who was actually working as a lecturer. She was from a very rich family those days. She had finished her ME degree, but she was anyway attending this combined higher secondary level exam. And then the last option, there are a lot of schemes from the central government of India. If you want to start a business, you can explore all the options if you want to start your own business. Digital India, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. I am not familiar with all those, but you can check. If you have any comments or opinions, you please comment below. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much.